What's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. As always, I'll go over my top picks and prediction for the English Premier League games. Let's get into it. So the first game we're going to be talking about is Aston Villa versus Everton. Now, Aston Villa will look to recover from their 5-1 loss against Newcastle when they face up against Everton for their first home game of the season. Now, Everton on the other hand would look to make amends for their 1-0 loss against Fulham. Now, it is likely that Everton will try to adopt a defensive-minded approach coming up for this game, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Honestly, I do think Aston Villa definitely will try to at least get a win for this game, seeing that they suffered such a shameful loss in their first opening game of the season. So let's get into the top picks. So my predictions for this game would be a winning margin of 1 goal in this game for either team. Now, I personally think that there will be a team that will actually win this game. I don't think this one will be a draw. I just don't know who will actually win this game. Because yes, Everton doesn't have a very good track record of actually performing well in away games, but this is soccer, so you never know. So you have two teams that doesn't have much of a difference as it pertains to quality, and that is why the sensible thing to go with would be a winning margin of 1 goal in this game by either team. The next pick we're gonna go with is over 4 cards in this game. Yes, you're going to have two teams that's going to want to take control of the game. And I do think because of that, there's going to be a lot of fouls in this game. And obviously, with a lot of fouls, they're going to get a lot of cards issued in this game. So my predictions will be over 4 cards in this game. And with that said, I'm going to also go with for my third pick, both teams to receive a card. This is going to be a very tight game. So the fourth pick of this game would be over 24.5 shots in total in this game. I do think Aston Villa will try to go for a win. I don't think Everton will just roll over and let Aston Villa walk over them. So I will go with over 24.5 shots in this game in total for both teams combined. So those are my top picks for the Aston Villa and Everton game. Let's get into the next game. Next game we're going to be covering would be West Ham versus Chelsea. Now, West Ham have yet to sign Manchester United defender Harry Maguire, but they do have Edson Alvarez and James Ward-Prowse that should make their debut in the upcoming game against Chelsea. Now, Chelsea on the other hand actually came from behind to secure a 1-1 draw against Liverpool in their first opening game of the season. Now, because of that, Chelsea will definitely look to record their first win of the season when they match up against West Ham coming up this Sunday. Now, it will not be an easy win for Chelsea. West Ham is not an easy team to beat, especially since they're playing on their home grounds. So my top predictions for this game would be under 4 goals, under 12 corners, and both teams to receive a card in this game. So yes, it's going to be a very boring game. So I do think both teams are definitely capable of scoring, but I don't think there's enough quality for this game to be an action-packed, filled with goals kind of game. So those are my top picks. Let's get into the next game. So the last game we're going to be covering is Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Now, Arsenal will look to keep their 100% record intact when they face off against Crystal Palace coming up this Monday. The Gunners are determined to win their first Premier League title since 2004. And honestly, their squad has never been stronger. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, started off the Premier League in good standing by defeating Sheffield United 1-0 last week. But they're definitely going to have bigger fish to fry taking on title hopefuls Arsenal. So let's get into the top picks. So my top picks for this game would be for a winning margin of Arsenal to win by 2 or more goals, under 12 corners, and for Arsenal to take over 15.5 shots in this game. So those are my top picks for the Crystal Palace and Arsenal game. Definitely go ahead and lock those in. And if you like this video, definitely go ahead and consider subscribing so you can get more videos just like this. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. My name is Shamor. Have a great weekend.